In this video, I'm going to tell you how Philipp Keller made $5,000 with his software as a service product in 48 hours and gained thousands of followers on X. Hey, this is Cliff with Power Up Book, entrepreneur, author, business coach, and executive MBA, and I have to share this success story from Reddit from a guy named Philipp Keller, a part-time developer that is cracking the code and delivering the secrets of using backlinks to boost your SEO on Google. Links to his product, backl.io, and his X account can be found in the description of this video. First of all, what are backlinks and why are they a big deal? Backlinks are like the roads on the internet that lead from one website to another. When a website links to another website, it's called a backlink. Let's say there's a blog about traveling and it includes a link to a hotel's website. That link is a backlink for the hotel's site. Backlinks are super important for making websites show up higher in search results. It's like telling Google and other search engines that lots of other websites trust and like the content, so they show it to more people. Backlinks are like votes from other websites saying, hey, this stuff is cool and helpful. The more of these votes your website gets, the higher it shows up in Google and other search engines. It's like popularity points online. Backlinks show search engines like Google how trustworthy and relevant your website is when people search for stuff online. The more trustworthy your site seems, the more Google will like it, which is why backlinks are really important for making sure your site shows up better in search results. Getting good backlinks can be tricky because not all the links are helpful. Some might come from bad websites or have nothing to do with your website at all. It takes time to build good links, and sometimes it's hard to convince other websites to link to yours. Plus, search engines are always changing how they decide which websites to show first, so strategies that work now may not work later. There's also the risk of someone trying to harm your website by building bad links to it. So it's important to keep an eye on your links and make sure they're still good over time. In other words, it's a ton of research and work. It can be a drag. This is where Philipp's product streamlines the process and makes the process 1,000% easier. His product creates a special list of places that you can get links to for your website made by carefully choosing the data from 200 different startups. It has 60 good options that are helpful and honest without any sneaky stuff that Google hates. The list is sorted into groups so you can find the best ones faster. It also shows examples on how other companies got their links and how much those links help. Plus, it's set up like a guide, so it helps you go through the process step by step. He's saving people hours and hours of work. Now, if you're still with me, please take a moment to like this video and smash that subscribe button. I really appreciate your support. Let's get to how he accomplished this. Philipp states, over the course of November and December, I was working on research about backlinks. At Christmas, I was finally done with the research, wanted to give it to a few beta testers, get some testimonials, and then launch. But everyone I sent the resource to was either not interested or told me it wouldn't sell. I was really close to giving up. My commentary here. I feel you, Philipp. No one cares more about our products than those of us who create them. When I developed my first product, I communicated just the idea of it and was told by reputable bankers that it would fail and I should have sold pet toys or something instead. It's so crushing when people tell you that you will fail or that your idea is bad. If you're watching and listening to this, don't let people get you down by telling you that your idea is bad. There are so many businesses and products and books, etc., that were mega successful despite everyone thinking it would fail. You never know until you try it, and at least you are doing something. That's the hard part, and you're a hero for it, where everyone else is just lazy and likes to tell you what they think because they're afraid to try anything themselves. Okay, back to Philipp. He goes on to say, then I took all my faith in my own product, created the best video pitch I can come up with, and planned to launch on Monday morning. When I left the house, I told my wife, today I'll launch the product, nobody will buy. I drove to the office, I'm working a 9 to 5, and tweeted about my product, thinking that this was it. Case closed, and I could finally move on to my next product. I love this. Philipp is like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna finish what I started and I'm gonna move on to the next thing. What I like here is that he finished. He went through with his idea and development of his product regardless of whether he was going to fail or succeed. He did it. And I argue that is a success right there alone. Little did Philipp know what was going to happen next. He goes on to say, over the course of the next 48 hours, I made 134 sales. He raised the price 2 times. In the end, it was 2.5 times the original price. I gained 2,000 additional followers on Twitter, X. Granted, I didn't get rich, but my learning of this day, the proof is in the launch. Before this, nobody can say if it's gonna work or not. Yes, Philip, no one can say, which is why I encourage people to follow through with their product. Philip has hedged his bets by keeping his costs low and keeping his 9-to-5 job. He literally has nothing to lose by doing this. Philip continues. On the other hand, I was happy that I didn't wait any longer with the launch, because it would have gone the other way and then I would have wasted a lot of time. With that learning, I now went ahead and launched on Product Hunt today. The link is in his bio. Let's see how far this will go. Okay, so imagine the excitement and momentum Philip has now. This is awesome. I went on to ask Philip about how he launched his product on X and to give more details. This is what he told me. I spent a lot of time on X prior to the launch, basically 1 tweet per day, and interacted with a lot of other builders, not just for self-advertising, but also built a lot of friendships there. See, Philip networked and added value to other people in their communities. The importance of this cannot be understated. Being a contributor and helping other people can genuinely pay back in massive dividends. Was this all done in 1 weekend? No, absolutely not. Philip spent 1.5 years and 2 failed attempts to reach this final product. You see, Philip had a passion and the drive to work on this for a long time, and he deserves every ounce of success that he has gained, and that is coming his way. We can learn from this and be inspired, knowing that it does take hard work to accomplish these goals. If it were easy, everyone would do it. A big congratulations to Philip and his product, backl.io. My prediction is that when word gets around, he's gonna have many people signed up paying for his product and his subscription, and at some point he's gonna be bought out by a larger company who finds his product irresistible, and then I hope he gets to sail off into the sunset in a yacht or cruise around in his new Lamborghini. I have a similar story of hardship and success in my book that will be published soon, where I tell my emotional story about how I bootstrapped and grew my first business organically and sold it a year later to a larger company. I am offering free digital copies of my book if you want to join my waitlist. See my link in the description. Thanks, and keep powering up.